When I listen to Audible, I'm not riding the L train during rush hour. I'm hunting whales with the crew of the Pequod. I can feel the cold air on my face and the icy spray of the Atlantic crashing against the bow. The smell of rotting blubber fills my nostrils. There she blows, boys! Dead ahead! It's the white whale! This is my stop. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
Blog Talk Radio.
From the D15 Studios, you're listening to episode 28 of This Happy Place podcast.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Hello and welcome again to another episode of This Happy Place podcast. I am your host, Chad, joined always by my lovely co-host, Tiffany.
Hello.
And we will be with you for the next 30 minutes or so, talking everything in the world of Disney. This week's show topic is going to be previewing one of our favorite events at Disney World, the 2016 Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Let's get our housekeeping out of the way. Don't forget to go over to our Facebook page at facebook.com/thishappyplace. Over there, you will find everything that you need to know in the world of Disney and also concerning the show and future show topics. Also, follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @thishappyplace. And over there, again, you will find anything concerning the show and any breaking news in the world of Disney. Also, we have a YouTube page, whether it be Disney Cruise Line, Disneyland, and Disney World. You will get all the videos you need to see when planning your next Disney trip. Go over to youtube.com and just search This Happy Place, all one word, and you will find our YouTube channel. Make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Well, let's get right into this week's news. Over to you, Tiffany.
Castaway Cay honored in Cruise Critic Cruisers' Choice Destination Awards, and it has received the Best Private Island Award.
And I can't disagree with that.
It's the best private island I've ever been to.
We've been to a few of them. We've been to Norwegians, we've been to Royal Caribbeans, and, of course, Disney's. And Disney blows them all away, in my mind. What do you think?
I think it's a nice setup.
I mean, it's kind of cool. There's so many things to do out there. They have the splash area for the kids. You can meet characters on the island. There's their own, buffet, private beach, whether it be the adults' private beach or the public private beach. You can do snorkeling out there, stingray excursions out there. They have a tram service, so you don't have to really, walk everywhere. So it's kind of a nice little private island, something that a lot of the other private islands are probably trying to get towards. But, of course, Disney just outdoes them from the get-go. But let's get over at Typhoon Lagoon. Shark Reef, of course, one of the original things that opened in 1989, will be closing for good on October the 2nd. Now, if you haven't experienced this attraction, basically you can snorkel with sharks. And so it's kind of a neat little experience that was there. Also, they had that underwater viewing area over at Typhoon Lagoon. I've never personally done this, but on October the 2nd, it will be closing for good. No reasons why, but no longer. Shark Reef. So if you want to catch that attraction, you got to hurry. You got 2 weeks from today on October the 2nd.
If you're a fan of the Coca-Cola Polar Bear, you can now meet the Coca-Cola Polar Bear at the Coca-Cola store in Town Center at Disney Springs. If you have a photo pass, that will work there, or you can use your own camera.
Interesting. Disney's kind of partnering with them to use the photo pass. I didn't expect that, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
We've met the polar bear here in Atlanta, just me and you, at the Coca-Cola World of Coca-Cola. So it's kind of the similar experience. So I wonder if you think our little one will go up and meet the polar bear.
I don't know. I don't think so.
He's kind of a big guy. That polar bear. He's kind of a big guy.
Big, scary guy.
Yeah,
that polar bear.
I'm kind of scared of him. Also, speaking of characters, Woody, Jesse, and Rafiki from The Lion King will be leaving Magic Kingdom on October the 1st. Now, of course, Woody and Jesse from Toy Story fame you could still meet Woody over at Hollywood Studios. My guess is Jesse will soon be joining him somewhere at Hollywood Studios. They kind of need that draw. And then, of course, if you want to meet Rafiki, you can still do so at Animal Kingdom. So they're not going to completely leave Disney World, but they are leaving the Magic Kingdom. Again, Woody, Jesse, and Rafiki will be leaving the Magic Kingdom 2 weeks from yesterday on October the 1st. Let's get over to Tiffany with this week's shopping segment.
Personalizationmall.com. You can get personalized Disney items. You can get items such as a coffee mug with Maleficent on it, Mickey Mouse coffee mug. There's even a cookie jar. It's really cool. It's my personal favorite. It's $46.95, and I didn't mention the price for the coffee mugs, but they're $18.95. And then there's a ceramic keepsake plate that is $24.95, and they all have pictures of the characters and such. You can have phrases such as like "Happy Birthday, Andrew," Mickey's sauces, for instance, or Avery's sauces, or like Sophia's first birthday. So it's a neat little item to have for a special occasion.
Pretty cool. Everybody that loves Disney always likes that personalized Disney gift. So
absolutely.
Over there they can get that. That's pretty neat. All right, so this week's topic, I know one of your favorites, one of my favorites, the 2016 Epcot Food and Wine Festival, and it seems like it was just yesterday we were talking about the 2015 Epcot Food and Wine Festival. So it comes really quickly every year.
A lot of other people's favorites as well.
Yes, as you can tell by the crowd attendance during this.
That's correct.
It is always busy. But this year's kicked off this following Wednesday, started last Wednesday, September the 14th, and will run through November the 14th. So 2 months strongs this year. That's pretty cool. It's the longest they've ever done it will be this year. Now, just some highlights. We're going to go through some of the food and whether we would like it, kind of give you an idea of some of the things you can try during the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. But to get this out of the way, let's see, kind of give you an idea of what to expect when visiting the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Now, everything you're going to try will be in the $4 to $8 range. It's more of like a snack to appetizer size portion. Would you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say more snack-ish.
Yeah, more snackish size.
Like snack for two.
Okay. And there's going to be, this year, 30 global marketplace kiosks. So basically, every kiosk, you're going to be able to pick from a variety of things based off of whatever country. They have Hawaii. They have the Caribbean islands. So whatever that kiosk is on, it's going to be something that's done there. The Eat to the Beat concerts will still be running this year. They're going to be doing from 3 times, 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. Just a couple of the bands you'll be able to hear during the Eat to the Beat concerts are Air Supply, Fuel, Sugar Ray, Wilson Phillips, and the Plain White Tees. Of course, if you want to check the full schedule of when all of these bands will be there and who all will be there during the time you're going to go visit DisneyWorld.com, and they'll have all that information up there as well. Also, a must visit, of course, in our eyes, is the Festival Center. Over there, you'll be able to attend different cooking seminars. That is an extra cost, so you might want to check to see what seminars are going on while you're there. Also, you can purchase all your food and wine merchandise. A lot of this is very popular, so you can purchase that at the Festival Center. There are also kiosks around the rest of Epcot to purchase that, but everything you'll want to find is at the Festival Center. And then one of your favorites, Tiffany, is the Godiva chocolate sculptures that they have every year. The sculptures they make out of chocolate. That's a pretty cool thing.
It is cool. It's just amazing what they can do with chocolate. Have no idea how they are able to do that.
I saw some on there this year. They had a Panda Bear one. I've seen a Star Wars one. They have a big Hero 6 one. They have a lot of cool. It's all made out of chocolate. And it's kind of one of those things you got to see to believe. So it's kind of one of those must visits. If you're in the Festival Center, go check out the Godiva chocolate sculptures.
Looks just like a ceramic sculpture.
It does. It really does. It looks like you would never guess unless they told you it was made out of chocolate. So that's kind of a neat thing. The other thing for annual pass holders is you will receive a free glass again after 3 visits. I think they're doing it this time based off of your Magic Band. So you need to go check in with your Magic Band real fast. and they'll be able to, basically track, and then after 3 visits, you can get a free, I guess it's not free if you're paying for your annual pass, but a free Food and Wine Festival glass this year. So that's what they did. Instead of the wine glass, it's just a regular glass. Now let's get into some of the foods. And Tiffany, I'm going to ask you, is this something yay or nay you would try or you would like?
Okay.
All right. So let's start with the smoked beef brisket and pimento cheese on garlic toast. This is at the hops and barley kiosk. You would like that?
Yay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I figured she would like that one.
That one sounds really good.
Now this one's for me, I think. I'm going to try the hard root beer float.
Oh, yeah. That's all you.
That sounds good.
I mean, it's a hard root beer float.
Yeah, kind of like those root beer alcoholic drinks.
Right.
And then they just put, ice cream in it.
Yeah, but these drinks are also very small.
Yeah,
so when we talk about trying all of these drinks,
yeah, we're not.
They're like, I don't know, maybe 2 ounces,
3
3 ounces.
Maybe a little bit more than that. I don't know. If
it's not full size.
We're gonna take videos of all this stuff, and we're gonna do a review when we get back, because we are heading the first week of October. So when we get back for that following show, then we'll kind of talk about what we liked, what we didn't. Kind of an idea of, okay, this was not worth the money, this was worth the money kind of a thing, at least what we tried. Kind of give them an idea. Because you'll still have another month once we do that episode of the Food and Wine Festival. It'll only be halfway. All right, so here's one I don't know about you. All right?
Okay.
All right, the vegan loaded Greek nachos. It comes with pita chips, meatless sausage, crumbles, and vegan, I'm going to butcher this word, tzatziki?
I think it's tzatziki.
Yes, thank you.
You're
Would
welcome.
you try that?
Probably not.
This is definitely.
I would try it if somebody else was paying for it, but there's so many other choices. I think I'd skip on that one.
Okay. But those are just the few things I wanted to see if you would try or not. Now they got rid of my favorite thing. What did they call it? The
kimchi dog.
Kimchi dog. Man, I love that thing.
I know. It's a little disappointing.
It was so good.
But they do try to swap it up every year.
Yeah, they changed. Of course, they changed. Yeah.
So you get a different experience every time you go.
Yeah.
Which is good. But if you really, it's kind of a bummer too, because if you really have something you really like.
Yes, and you can only get it there.
Then
like the kimchi dog, Disney. You listening? The kimchi dog. I loved it.
It was really good.
I
loved it too.
So good. I'm so disappointed that they got rid of that. But yeah, I don't know. That was my biggest when I saw the menus come out. I was like, no, but they didn't have it last year either. But we didn't get a chance to visit last year. So I'm gonna try to give you a few more because we do got a little bit of time here. Kind of give them an idea of what they can expect. Over at Africa, we have I'm gonna butcher these words. Burberry-style beef tenderloin tips with onions, jalapenos, tomato, pap, buttered chicken with micro cilantro and naan bread.
I want the beef tips.
Well, that's all. It's all in one item.
That's
all one item.
The chicken is in it too? I thought the chicken was separate.
Oh no, you're right. Sorry,
because I was thinking
style beef tenderloin tips with onions. It was one item.
I was thinking I really want to try both of those.
Yes.
I think it'd be really good.
So you like the buttered chicken with micro cilantro and naan bread?
I think it would be good.
I heard naan bread's really good. I've never had it before.
Because I'm very selective in what I'm going to try. And I think that's one that I may try 2 at, possibly.
Now, my favorite is going to be the staple that's there every year over in Canada, the cheddar cheese soup. You're not a big fan of this.
No,
I love it. I love the cheddar cheese soup. I could eat at Le Cellier every night and get the cheddar cheese soup every night. That's how much I love it. And this year they're adding a pretzel roll, which I'm extremely excited about.
Yeah, if you love cheese, this is for you.
Because 2 years ago when we had it, it didn't come with anything. It was just the soup.
Right.
Which was still good. But now they're adding more. I'm excited.
Yeah, but you need a little more added to it.
Yeah, and they're adding a pretzel roll, which I think is perfect. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, that is perfect.
Now, one of the things I've heard is not good that you thought was going to be good, something you would want to try, was the Le Cellier wild mushroom beef filet mignon with truffle butter sauce.
Yeah, it sounds absolutely amazing.
But everybody we've heard and talked to said it's not good.
I know.
So-
I'm very disappointed in that one. So it's like I'm not going to spend the $9 to try that one.
Yeah,
and
it's very
everybody's
expensive.
saying that it's bad.
All right, so here over at the Chew, let me ask you if you'd eat this at the Chew Collective. We have the ricotta zucchini ravioli with rustic tomato sauce.
Yes,
That's you?
I would try that.
Okay. I didn't think you would, but okay. Learning new stuff. All right, over at China, let's try this one. The Beijing roasted duck in steam bun with Holstein sauce.
I would not try that one.
Okay. All right.
How about you? Would you try that one?
No, you know me, I'm a very picky eater.
Well, I don't know. Duck's a little
That's a little out there for me.
there for
And
me as well.
people are going, really? That's what they're saying right now.
I know. I
oh,
just think they're so cute. Quack, quack. Can't
over,
do it.
Over at the craft beer place is a place I think I'm not a big drinker, but like I try a couple things usually when we're here, and the craft beer place I kind of want to hit because we didn't hit that. We've never seen that before. The craft beer place where they had the old restaurant.
Right.
So like I'm interested to see, and they have over there now. I'm a wings person. You're not. They have fried pork rings with Korean barbecue sauce and sesame seeds. Would you try that?
Yes.
Okay.
Fried pork rings.
Wings.
Wings.
Yes, pork wings. I'm sorry.
How can porks don't have wings?
That's what I don't understand either.
So.
I don't understand how they get. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know.
Is it really pork? Who knows?
Yeah. See, and here's one that I think I'm going to try at the Farm Fresh.
Well, they say coming back to that, they say when pigs fly. So maybe we just don't know something.
Maybe the world's coming to an end.
Maybe.
Over at the Farm Fresh, okay, loaded mac and cheese with Nutsky's pepper bacon, cheddar cheese, peppers, and green onions.
Would I try it? Yes. Would I buy it? No. Would you eat it? That's on your menu.
Yes, I probably would eat that. I think I want to try that.
That's got you written all over it.
Yeah, I love mac and cheese. As there's a trend here. There people are going, wait a minute, there's a trend for him. Cheddar cheese soup, mac and cheese. Yeah.
And I'm like beef and chicken.
Yep. All right, over at France, the croissant escargot with garlic and parsley.
No, I would
okay,
not.
I was about to say, if you say yes to that, I'm going to be floored. Yeah.
You know better.
Escargot. Mm-mm.
No.
All right.
I may watch some people eat that one.
The bratwurst. They got rid of the pretzel roll, which I'm very disappointed about. Because that was really good when we had it a couple of years ago. At least when I had it a couple of years ago. You don't like bratwurst.
No.
I love bratwurst. So, yeah, I think I'm going to try that. And then they have apple strudel.
I'm not a huge apple fan either.
I love it. I love apple strudel. I love apples. So, that's another thing for me, I think, that I'm going to have to try. Germany is, getting all my money. I can see that right now. Something you had the last time, and you're going to have to pronounce that sauce again. Go ahead.
Tzatziki.
Thank you. The chicken gyro with?
Tzatziki sauce.
Yes. Now, you had that a couple years ago.
I did.
Is it a repeat?
No.
Oh.
It's not a repeat. It was good. I won't say it's okay because it's a little better than okay, but I just thought it was a little bland.
Okay. Now, here's something that is crazy because as we walked around the World Showcase 2 years ago at the Food Wine Festival, what did we hear the most of what we had to try?
The pork sliders.
Yes. We heard that multiple times. So we went to Hawaii, which is where you can get the Kalula pork slider with sweet and sourdough pineapple.
We were pumped.
And spicy mayonnaise. I was like, okay, all these people are telling us to go get it. We have to go get this.
We were like, this is going to be the best thing ever.
And neither one of us liked it.
Yeah.
Neither one of us liked it.
It was like, what's the hype?
Yes, we both were like, this is not even good.
Not even.
I don't know. Did you finish yours? Because I didn't finish mine.
I think I did just because we paid so much for it, and we were hungry.
I wasn't hungry by then. I remember because I had the bratwurst, the kimchi dog. By the time we reached Hawaii, I wasn't, but I was like, everyone kept talking about it. So I kept saving a little spot in my stomach.
I don't know.
For it.
I can't even remember. That's been a year ago. I can't remember if I finished it all. 2 years ago.
We weren't at the Food and Wine last year. That's what's crazy. It's been 2 years.
Wow, 2 years.
Yeah. All right. Here's something I know you're not going to like, but I'm going to ask you anyways. The New England lobster roll over at the Hops and Barley booth.
No.
No, you wouldn't even try lobster.
No.
Whoever likes lobster says that's really good, but we're neither one of us are lobster eaters. Now here's the new one of the year: the Islands of the Caribbean booth. It used to, I think, be Jamaica, but I'm not sure.
I think it was.
But I'm gonna go through everything on this one, okay? Because this is a new for this year. All right, we got the Jamaican beef patty. Would you eat that?
Yes.
The mojo pork with black beans.
Yes.
I think it comes with cilantro
Cilantro
rice
sauce
and
or
pickled red
something.
onions. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
What about the grouper?
No.
Okay. And then they have a puff pastry with sweetened cream cheese and guava sauce. That actually sounds like I might try that.
Doesn't sound too bad.
I don't know what guava sauce is, though.
I don't know. I'm just not a adventurous.
Neither one of us are adventure eater, but
like eater.
Yeah, neither one of us are really sweet eaters either. But
well, I do have a sweet that I am looking forward to.
Okay.
Is the liquid nitrogen.
Oh, the almond truffle.
The almond truffle.
Yes. That was kind of new. That was new last year.
Yeah, I'm really excited to try that one.
Yeah, see, I'm not a big. I don't like almonds.
I like almonds. I like chocolate, and they crack it open because it's rock hard from the liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
I think it's.
And then it comes,
cool.
I think, caramel sauce over it.
Yeah,
that would be interesting.
That'd be really good.
That's something you're gonna have to eat all of it because I'm not touching it.
Good, because I probably wouldn't want to share that one anyway.
Man, there's so many of these. We're not gonna have time to go through all of them. So let's just end it there because we only got like 8 minutes left. So that's a little bit of hits for this year's Food and Wine Festival. We're going to review the Food and Wine Festival when we come back. Now, the way the schedule is going to work for the next couple episodes, so you guys kind of have an idea, we're going to have one more episode before we leave for our trip. It's going to kind of preview what we're going to do, what we're going to see, our fast passes, all of that. That's going to come up on October the 2nd. That's right before we leave, okay? Then we will be returning on the 15th from our vacation. That's too much to go right into another trip, another episode. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow up on the 23rd and start our 2 weeks back after that episode. So, again, October the 2nd will be our next episode, kind of going over everything we're going to do on this vacation to Disney World. We're going to be gone for about 10 days, right?
Yes.
All right. So 10 days, and then we're going to be back, and we'll come back with the next episode on the 23rd of October. So that's the way the next month will work, and then we'll go right back into our 2 week, every other week, starting the 23rd of October. So the 23rd of October will be our review of the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. So you guys won't want to miss that if you enjoyed this episode. So thank you guys, as always, for listening. Again, Facebook.com/ThisHappyPlace. And also Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at ThisHappyPlace, DisHappyPlace. And also search for us on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com and search This Happy Place. Again, thank you guys always for listening. If you want to let us know any show topics you want us to talk about, again, just let us know either on Facebook, Twitter, any of those social media outlets, and we'll get right back to you and let you know what's going on. Guys, thank you. We can't thank you enough. Please, if you enjoyed this, share it with your friends because it is a very tight, close-knit Disney community. When without you guys, there is no This Happy Place podcast, and there's no reason for me to talk to myself. So again, thank you guys always for listening. You got anything before we go, Tiffany?
I don't.
All right, so we'll talk to you guys.
Have a good week.
October the 2nd, 2 weeks from today.